Hello, my name is Kate, and I'm gonna tell you the best 5 questions to ask Dad in D&D. So another piece of the Honor of the Thieves movie was released a couple of days ago, and I couldn't pass it by. Because it's a funny scene which shows how generally players screw up the awesome spell, which is Speak with Dad. And let's be a little bit nerdy here and see what the spell does. It is a 3rd level spell which requires 1 action and can be cast from 10 feet range. The spell says that you grant the resemblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer the questions you pose. You can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, and repetitive. The corpse or the DM doesn't have to answer truthfully if the corpse recognizes you as a threat or an enemy. So that's very important to pick questions right. But how do we do it and what questions we ask? Let's figure it out. So what we know from the trailers of the movie is that thieves stole something powerful for Red Wizards of Tay and Sass Town. They realize their mistake and want to set things right. At some point they try to ask that corpse questions, and the first question was good, the others were absolutely not. The scene is so hilarious for those who can relate, because we all been there not thinking the questions beforehand or asking something stupid. Though, if we put the situation on the D&D table, I would say the DM was pretty mad with the party, picking and reacting on anything the party discussed between themselves as a group. Before you ask any question, I would suggest for you to prepare, to give your DM less space to wiggle with answers. The ultimate overkill preparation would to cast at least minor illusion on the player who is gonna speak with the dead. Then you cast comprehend languages and tongue spell. On higher levels, also don't forget to add rare telepathic bond upon it, just to be sure that you can legally discuss questions with your party before voicing it over. It's best to be illusioned into something nice and not harming, that doesn't pose as a threat or a corpse recognize you as an enemy. That way, the answers would be most accurate and trustworthy. Okay, now let's think what would be the 5 questions that would give you most info. If you're looking for something specific from a specific person...
Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money, Lebowski?
Before asking questions about the subject, I would start with defining the corpse identity.
Got the wrong guy, I'm the dude, man.
Your name's Lebowski, Lebowski.
Just to be sure that you got the right dude. So the question, what is your name, last name, and place of birth, would be a good one. After that, define in what circumstances the person was killed, asking the questions like, please tell me who and what killed you, or please tell me how the entity that killed you looked like. Actually, even the first question of Chris Pine in the trailer is a waste, as it asks a yes or no question. You don't want to ask these questions as they do not provide any additional info which you can use later. The 3rd question I would ask after defining who the corpse was and how did it die would be,
Where's the trigger? Where is it? Tell me where the trigger is.
defining where the subject of your search is.
Then you have my permission to die.
And again, follow Batman's example. Do not ask whether the corpse knows or doesn't know where the subject of your search is. Assume it knows to get more answers on your questions. Because if it doesn't know, it will just answer, I don't know. Of course, DM can be a bit of an ass here, giving you a hard time answering,
It's in a safe place.
and if it's a course of an action, you have 2 more questions to fact check. For example, tell me where the safe place is, or who or what is guarding the safe place, or what is the exact password to the safe place, or
How's your mama and your daddy and your girlfriend Sheena? Well,
basically, do not start your questions with are you, is she or he, do you, can you, have you, as this automatically gives your DM the ability to answer yes or no. Instead, better use these W questions. For example, who killed you? Where did you die? When did you die? Why did you die? What was the reason for you to die? How did you die? Which of the bandits betrayed you? How many bandits were in your group? And how often did you visit the City X? And that's all on Speak with That spell. I hope you find it useful for your adventures. And tell me in the comments below your story with this spell. And see you next time.